What? This is an exercise in what happens when two ADHD adults get sick for a week.
Yeah. Or two.
And try to, yeah, right, exactly. And try to perform.
We're performing? Holy crap. Now I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I had to sit down with my boss. He said my performance sucks this week.
She was right.
But to be fair, she says that every week.
Well, to be fair, she's right every week. So,
come on, you're supposed to be in my corner.
I am. That's the rather frightening part of the whole ordeal.
Oh.
By the way, I did actually see someone refer to being unalive as, well, literally a sandwich hit the floor because apparently he was eating at the time.
Wow, I love it. See, it gets better and better.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you ever try to sign into Yahoo?
Yes, every now and again.
Holy crap, that was difficult.
Oh, yeah?
It took... Would you like a... You must sign in now. Why? I've never signed out. Okay, fine.
Every now and again, they'll sign you out and make you sign back in. Yep,
I know.
I've had that happen plenty.
And then you have to do the two thing verification, which I have no problem with.
Yep.
So I go to my other email to check the numbers they sent me. Not there. Reset, not there. Oh, there's one. Okay. Nope, invalid. What?
Wrong one. In there. Dude, that. Oh, yeah.
So then I tried the thing on my phone, and for some reason it doesn't push notifications through on Yahoo. That's always fun. The scary part is I was just on Yahoo on my phone.
So they signed you out of your
out of the
computer. Yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah, I've had that happen. I guess I've had that happen a few times.
Well, at least they're aptly named.
Right? Yahoos.
Wait a minute.
Remember when they used to call themselves Yahooligans at the beginning of the internet?
Way back in the early days? If you were on Yahoo, you were a Yahooligan? Yep.
They were clever.
What was my browser? It was
Netscape.
I love that browser.
Really?
Then I did.
Okay.
Then they forced us into this monstrosity. Whatever, Yahoo Explorer. Was it Yahoo Explorer?
No,
something Explorer.
Yeah, that's Microsoft.
That's it. No, I'm on Google.
I call it Small Squish.
It's less sucky, I guess.
I use Google's browser a lot. Although I will say the Apple browser, which used to be hideous, now runs about as well as the Chrome.
Apple has a browser?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's called We Suck Apples browser.
I could probably do that.
Through a hose.
Yeah, not this last couple of weeks.
No. Every time I breathe deep, I cough or sneeze. Okay, are you ready to sort of plow into this silly thing?
Oh, heavens, yes.
This will be good. So, apologies for not showing up Tuesday and Thursday because Tony was sick, then I was sick, then Tony was sick, then I was sick, then we're sick, and we've been sick. So shut up about it.
Yeah. Send money and soup.
And lawyers.
Lots of lawyers. Somebody's got to be sued here.
Yep. Lawyers, pew-pews, and money.
Do you suppose that our founding fathers are sitting there in heaven going, what the hell?
Omar.
This shouldn't be this complicated.
It is complex because people are weird, Tom.
I have done a weird thing, though.
Okay, which is?
I'm a grown-up, right? So I can abide other people's views, even if they're obviously wrong.
You put up with me all the time?
Yeah. I can't do any more of the derangement syndrome.
No, it's not worth it.
I'm done now.
You guys, shut up. I saw an article that I think described it perfectly. And it was a lady who has been covering Trump for 10 years. Did you see that article? I posted it.
I may have.
And she's my. You
got to remember, everything I've read the last couple of weeks is pretty much
out the door
somewhere.
You just reminded me of something. I often take something that helps.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Where's the off button? Where's the off button? Now I found it.
Yeah, thanks. You made it. So I often take a supplement that helps me metabolize blood sugar, right?
I just eat sugar, so.
The problem I have found is that every one of them affects your lower digestive tract in a similar fashion.
No shit.
No.
Other way. Gotcha.
You want to know how I found out cinnamon did it?
Okay, how? Yep.
Boy, did I get yelled at.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Did the laundry.
It's horrible. Anyway,
the best part is
what?
I sound better than my wife does. So,
Rob,
ask me where she is on this morning.
She's where is she?
She is helping my daughter-in-law and our darling son move Elena's office from her old building to her new space. But when she coughs, she sounds like a seal.
What is she doing out of the house?
Yeah. You've met my wife, right?
Yeah. I actually had to turn off the heater here in my studio because I'm sitting here sweating from fever. So it just sucks. Anyway,
by the way, my next presidential candidate has just been confirmed by the Senate yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Or today.
Did the other two? Did somebody cross the aisle, or did the two holdout Republicans fall into line?
Oh, they weren't. That wasn't Christie. Who were they upset with?
No, they were upset with Hegseth.
With Hegseth, he was confirmed.
I saw
in a dramatic tie-breaking vote Friday night. So now we have Rubio's the Secretary of State, Hegseth Defense Secretary.
Okay.
John Radcliffe is the Director of the CIA. Shh.
Okay. We're just going to have to weather whatever storm there is, if there is one.
South Dakota governor will be now in charge of Homeland Security. I think that was a shrewd move. The only one of his that I'm not sure of is who's the Democratic lady who wants to be in charge of something.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at
Tubby Gillespie.
Tubby Gillespie?
I don't know what her name is.
Tulsi Gabbard, you boob.
Yeah, and you knew who it was too, didn't you?
Just exactly.
You're not sure if you should be proud of that or really, really annoyed.
It is what it is.
I'm just not sure I want her in charge of something she's been railing against for the last 6-8 years.
Time will tell. He makes his choices, and we play the cards that get dealt. And that's all there is to it.
I still think some of these he just made for fun.
Oh, sure.
To see what kind of reaction you get from the deranged side. You got him.
This woman who did 10 years covering him said he's chased her around with hairspray. He's done other stuff, but they've had a good relationship. And she said, here is where I see the difference. The press takes Trump literally, but not seriously.
Yes.
And his backers take him seriously, but not literally.
Yes.
And that to me describes the actual break. They don't know when his hyperbole is actually meant. They take his hyperbole as this is what he's doing.
And he uses that to his advantage.
He certainly does.
Remember tail wagging dog?
Yeah.
Here, look, he would be I bet in his younger days, he could have been a great magician. Right? Here, look over here while the stuff is actually happening over there.
Yeah. And that's what I keep telling. And I keep running into people who are going, do you know what he did? Yeah, I do. Yep. And what do you think of that? Well, and that's one thing I'm not in favor of, but he won the election.
See, whenever they tell me that, I go, well, we'll see.
What's going to happen?
On the face of it, it sounds like something I would like.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Don't know. We'll see.
Our transgender.
It's kind of like all those years they did the abortion lawsuits before the abortion laws even went into effect.
Yep.
Which technically I didn't know you could do.
Yeah,
that'd be as stupid as giving someone a pardon before they were actually
accused of anything.
Huh.
Yeah, let's pretend that the Biden administration isn't rife with the same kind of crap they're accusing Trump of.
Yep.
Please, guys, it's a bridge too far, and you're pissing off those of us who are a little more central.
See, I still think I'm one of the last of the living conservatives. Well, if you call this living.
Well, I consider myself actually, to tell you the truth, Tone, more conservative than you, and here's why. I believe a person should be able to marry their garden hose, and the government should have no say in it.
No, that's libertarian.
That is conservative.
That's libertarian.
That's conservative.
Libertarian.
Liberpublican.
Because conservatives still believe there are... See, conservatives have a right and wrong. Liberals have a right and wrong, to some sort. Mm-hmm. And libertarians...
Whatever's bad for me is bad. Whatever's good for me is good.
And libertarians go by the,
whatever.
I hope you and your shed are happy together.
Whatever it is. Me and my shoe.
See, and that's just it. The only semi-conservatives you can find these days have libertarian attached to most of it.
Yeah,
and
I suppose you're true.
I'm just
right.
not.
Yeah,
I mean, my favorite president of the last 100... last 100 years...
Yeah?
Is still Coolidge.
Oh, okay.
He got it. What's the business of America?
Is business. Yep.
Now, yes, we can take that too far because, well, there are people involved and people suck.
Well, and also people come with different abilities, and there are those who can't fend for themselves. It's a very small minority.
But that was also taken care of back in the day.
Yes, it
was.
But
that's when, churches and local municipalities took over.
Yeah.
Every time I turn around, the federal government's sucking up more and more stuff, and the farther away they get from you, the easier it is to
run you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Let's move on from politics, shall we?
Can we?
I don't know. Anyway, I think we pretty much covered it. I mean, we're pretty open about who we are and what we like about it. And with much love to my my alphabet friends, no, nobody's trying to kill you. What they are trying to do is protect the privacy of of people who are women that don't identify with you in any way. And please understand that your rights end where mine begin.
Bingo.
And you can't just strong arm what you want to have happen.
Well, apparently sometimes you can.
Well, they did for about 10 years, and now it's starting to swing the other way, which is a good thing because that's silly. And it's infantile.
But you see it when the abortion thing was huge.
Yep.
Now it's just gone underground. Don't think it's gone. When women should have the pro-choice was always the funniest name I ever heard. Mm-hmm. Because they're all for pro-choice as long as you kill the kid.
Yeah. And I understand all the arguments everybody makes. I understand them completely.
We are back to my theory. Monarchy is still the best way to go.
Can I be king? Can I be king? I want to be king.
Sure. You know what? You're going to get good, bad, and indifferent.
You're all dead. That's all there is to it. You're
going to get good, bad, and indifferent.
No matter what you do.
In any form of politics.
If the requirement is perfection, we all lose all the time. So shut up about it.
That snickering would be very far north of us. Well, not so much north as up.
Yeah.
For most of our theologies. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to duck into a couple of stories.
Hey, did we do the googly eyes thing, by the way?
Yeah, we did the googly eyes thing.
You saw the guy in Oregon finally claimed responsibility for that.
Oh, that I don't know about. You want to do that update?
Oh, I just saw the headline and I thought, well, that's...
Yeah, we had to cover that.
That's weird. Somebody from Bend. Isn't that where that boulder is? That people, for some reason, end up parking
on it in the parking lot.
For the life of me, I've seen those pictures and I go, come on, you had to do that on purpose.
They seem to do it backing into it more than anything. So it must be just
No, because I've seen some where you've got the front tires off. And
oh, really?
What were you? Hello?
How fast were you going in that parking lot?
What were you looking at?
Were you laughing?
You didn't see all that flat space?
Did you sneeze?
What? No, that'd be a different thing.
In my case, especially.
Jeff Keith, founder of a Bend-based nonprofit called Guardian Group that works to combat human trafficking, said Friday he used duct tape to attach googly eyes to two sculptures. Said he carried out similar pranks on other Bend sculptures before, such as adorning them with hula skirts and lace. That would be funny.
I do like that.
And that they serve as a respite from the emotional toil of his work.
I'm good with that.
You know what? I can understand that too.
Yeah, that's what we're
they would
doing.
damage the artwork. Well, honestly, so much of what we think is art nowadays is just
Not so much
a
art.
waste of freaking space.
But, it's in the eye of the dimwit,
Yeah.
which beholds it.
Yeah. City officials said at the time the 8 sculptures were affected and it cost over $1,500 to remove the googly eyes. Remember, you're in Oregon.
Yeah, did they have to
like
file an
California.
environmental impact statement on it?
Yeah, and then they have, they have to buy hazmat suits to go out and take that duct tape off.
It cost $1,500 because you guys are spendthrifts. Spendthrifts? Spendrifts. You spendifilize the monies.
Lots.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Here's one that I think is absolutely hilarious, and I'm sure some of you have already seen this. Los Angeles man this came out of Fox Business, trying to make his way back home from Phoenix, got into a bit of a merry-go-round when he took a Waymo to the airport.
Uh-oh.
Was
it like trying to sign into Yahoo?
He started filming what was going on. He says, why is this happening to me on a Monday?
Well,
I'm in a Waymo car and it's just going in circles. And he can't get out. So he's calling. He's actually talking to headquarters going, it's just going in circles. I've got a flight to catch. Come on. I'm getting dizzy.
Pick any direction.
Has this been a hack? What's going on? I feel like I'm in the movies. Is this someone playing a joke on me? Took about 5 minutes to get the thing kind of under control.
I'll bet.
I think that's just fantastic. Now we're in a holding pattern at the airport.
I'm having this weird sense of deja vu.
All over again.
And Billy Joel. Billy Preston is singing in the background.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
We'll go round in circles.
Oh, yeah, that.
So did you see the British guy who decided it was him or me and it turned out to be him? I mean, not him. It was the other. An 84-year-old British guy was armed with a pair of trousers. Beat back a mugger half his age who tried to rob him at a laundry in northern England. See, let me just tell you this. If you're in England,
yeah,
and you're going to be stupid,
yeah,
do it in London or South England, because in the north they don't put up with that,
and they're not stupid. I got to tell you, that is the most inventive thing I've heard of, and I have been teaching martial arts for a million years. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. How did this happen?
Well, he's drying his clothes, and a thug comes in, mask and all.
Okay,
and it's one of the coin-op things, right?
Yeah.
In Maltby in South Yorkshire.
Hey, I love their puddings.
In the Maltby puddings?
No, I like the Yorkshire pudding.
In the altercation caught on a surveillance camera. Oh, please. I've got to find this now. It appeared the two were struggling over a pair of jeans that he was folding when the man attacked him. Apparently that wasn't it. The robber wanted his wallet, and Croker said no, not without a fight. So he pushed the man out the door and told him if he came back, he'd kill him. Adding a word in there that we probably can't say on public television.
Yeah, I know, but
Actually, you probably can on public television.
Yeah, on public television you can.
Yeah.
It's YouTube that's a little iffy.
Croker went back to what he was doing, and the man took another run at him. Croker pushed him back, swung the pants so the legs appeared to swat the thief, who finally retreated. Because let's be honest, you don't want to be slapped by an 84-year-old guy's pants. I mean, that just is a bad look.
Well, and it's his trousers, because his pants are much closer to his person in your day.
South Yorkshire police said they...
I mean, if an 85-year-old started slapping me with his pants, I'd run too.
South Yorkshire police said they caught a 42-year-old man, charged him with attempted robbery. He is in custody.
And how old was the guy who was attacked?
84.
Yeah. So a man half his age.
Oh, yeah, see, what was that old one? If you've got speed and youth brings speed and strength.
Yep.
Age brings wile and cunning.
Well, yeah.
Always bet on the second. Always.
Yep. Youth and strength is always defeated by treachery.
Always. Ask any king. Well, you can't ask any king of England because they'd be dead.
Well, we got one now. We can go ask him.
Oh, by the way, I did watch something on the who was it? The princes. Remember the princes that were held in the tower when their dad was
Oh, yeah.
and suddenly disappeared. And
Yep.
lately they've been trying to tell us that Richard III was really a good guy and he probably didn't kill him.
And
And if you say that to a historian, they'll laugh at you out loud.
he'll point right at you.
Don't be an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone. He gone them. Move on.
There's nothing to see here.
I mean, maybe that was what they had to do to justify, what is it? They spent how many hundreds of thousands of pounds to excavate a car park when they thought they found Richard's body?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I wonder how many generations of his family he may have pardoned.
Preemptively.
Yeah, in case this came down.
By the way, yeah, and how do you trace that? Because I'm not sure his family's still in power.
From the Hindustan Times.
They have one?
Yep.
Are they better than the New York or LA?
Oh, yes. They're much more funner. A zookeeper at one of their zoos. I wonder if it tells me which zoo it was. Parkent, Uzbekistan. Oh, okay. So it's Uzbekistan and not, well, it's Hindustan Times, whatever. In any case, he set up his phone to start recording the lion's cage.
Okay.
Then entered the enclosure.
Okay.
Record himself on video.
You realize there are problems here already, right?
Oh, you and I know this. He was going to impress his girlfriend.
I'll bet he was.
And the lion said, impress this, and ate his sandwich.
Never had a chance to hit the floor.
No. There's no 5-second rule when they're hungry and you're an idiot.
Well, there is. It takes about 5 seconds. And your lunch.
The guy just, how do you, what's the thing? All righty.
The last 4 monkeys are back, by the way, behind bars in South Carolina.
Are they really? From that tribe?
Yeah.
The escape
43 monkeys escaped. I think they lived through the snow, man.
Yeah, monkeys are capable of that.
A friend of ours in Carolina had pictures of his backyard, right, with the bird feeder and the lawn chair still out because, well, it's Carolina.
I might sit out there this afternoon.
And they were covered in snow for 2 days.
Oh, yep.
See, but Mike is a smart man. He's got my theory. It'll melt. Of course, I live in Minnesota. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I live in Minnesota.
Deeper.
Where it will melt, but not till June.
Or July.
My wife apparently doesn't like to have to drive uphill to get out of the garage, so.
There is all of that.
The rhesus macaque monkeys were all ladies. They made a break for it after police say an employee didn't fully lock their enclosure. Stupid employee.
Dumb.
They can't figure out how those last 4 or 5 wandered around so long. But they did. They made it through the snow. They found food somewhere and finally came home going, yeah, this was fun, but it's cold out here. They'd taught them how to make snowballs. They'd had never come home.
Exactly. Let's see. Going over to comments. Well, comment. Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 928 from the OldFatMan. I made a comment about the bottom of someone's cold little heart. Not sure about the little part, perhaps minuscule or microscopic.
That's true. There's got to be one somewhere, so we know it's there.
People these days, right? People any days, man.
And any day that ends in Y.
It's that simple.
Yeah, sadly. That's why all the great utopian plans for this planet are stupid.
If perfection is what you demand, be ready to be disappointed.
Especially when it's demanded of you.
Way, if you worship at the altar of government, you can't complain when they sacrifice you on it.
Hey, I like that one.
That's George Carlin.
I don't think I like that one.
That's Carlin.
See, now Carlin and I would agree on almost nothing.
Yeah, but
his overview was spot on.
Yep.
And his fun with the English language was...
Oh, he was a hoot.
Was inflammable.
Yeah.
Wait, Non-inflammable.
Come on, damn it.
Non-inflammable. Either thing flams or it doesn't.